We're back here with some wonderful folks who have really worked their, down to the fingers down to the bone, making this organization, making this particular organization, I'm talking about Driscoll Children's Hospital, just a little bit more successful every year that you guys do this. And I'm talking to Mr. Wilson, Todd Wilson from Autonation here in Corpus Christi, and over here,
Cooper Prince.
And from Driscoll Children's Hospital,
John Hyde.
Very good to have you guys here. We're talking about the saltwater tournament that is something that you guys have sponsored for the last 8 years. Tell me about it and how many folks participated this year.
This is our 8th year. We had over 400 participants in the tournament. We raised $45,000, so it was a wonderful turnout.
Sure, absolutely. And why do you continue to do it for Driscoll? 8 years now. That's a big commitment.
Driscoll Children's Hospital, it's a local children's hospital. Everybody in Corpus Christi has had a relative or family member, somebody that's been in the hospital. So it's something that we really feel that we need to support.
Now, what about the organization of this event itself? Must have been a gigantic undertaking, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we're preparing months in advance, looking for sponsors, everyone in the local community to really reach out and come together for Driscoll. And of course, Autonation comes to play. We just want to be a large supporter of it and continue to do it year after year.
Absolutely. It takes a community to make it happen, and it all goes to another wonderful organization besides Autonation is Driscoll Children's Hospital. How many kids do we serve in our area? What kind of an area do we serve?
We serve 31 counties, 33,000 square miles.
Incredible.
Yes, it is.
And this is something that obviously, when you see an organization and you get help from an organization like Autonation raising this kind of money, I mean, this is no pocket change.
No, it's not. And this money particularly is helping kids who go to summer camp, those kids with cancer.
Very special to us here in our community, and when an organization like this steps up to the plate to make it happen, obviously it makes your heart skip a beat.
It does. They're very special people.
And I know we mentioned the number already, boss, so let's bring out the big check. And I mean, this is a very, very big check, specially printed for Driscoll Children's Hospital. Your thoughts?
Oh, my goodness, that is fantastic. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Cooper. Thank you, Toyota Autonation. Tremendous gift. That's going to help so many kids with cancer. Thank you.
Absolutely. And Todd, final words?
Let's do it again next year. Everybody, community, join in. Let's go fishing.
Awesome. Let's do it. Bill Vesey and our weather is coming up next.